Hey guys, how you doing? It's your boy Allan Wade. Thank you so much for joining me. And for those of you who have never seen this machine and don't know what it is, I'd like to introduce you to the Silhouette Cameo 4. I picked up the black version from Amazon, and if you're interested in making shirts like the one I have on right here, then you're gonna need this machine. And I'm going to show you how to use it. A brief demonstration, not from start to finish. I have other videos that can show you how to use it. It's very, very similar to the Cameo 3. I have a whole host of videos on the Cameo 3. Functionality is pretty much kind of the same, newer, more advanced. Well, I won't say totally more advanced because it doesn't have that many new features on it, but this is the latest, greatest technology in the Cameo world. They do have larger vinyl cutters. The Silhouette Cameo, I think they have a Cameo Plus. It's 15 inches as opposed to this 12-inch one. So if you want to purchase a Silhouette Cameo vinyl cutter, that's what it is, it cuts vinyl, then use my Amazon link down below in the description to purchase one to start making t-shirts today. All right, this is one of the easiest ways to start like making different designs and putting it on t-shirts. All you need is this machine, a heat press, which I have mine down there, and a computer. When you buy this machine, it comes with the Silhouette Studio. It's a software that enables you to trace and manipulate designs. You can pretty much make, I won't say anything you want to, but you can make a lot of different designs using Silhouette, the Silhouette Studio software. Me personally, I would recommend once you get this software, upgrading to the business edition, to the designer edition, Silhouette Studio Designer Edition, because the standard edition is very limited in functionality. So I found that there were things that I was trying to do when I first got started that I couldn't do with the regular edition, with the regular Silhouette Studio that comes with the machine. Actually, it's free. You guys can actually go download it right now, I think, from SilhouetteAmerica.com. You can download the software right now and start playing around with it. But the functionality was just a little bit too limited for my taste, so I upgraded to Silhouette Studio Designer Edition, and it gave me everything I need. I don't know what more functionalities are available in the next tier up, which is the Business Edition, but I don't think I'm interested in finding out what it can do, because to me the Designer Edition has everything that I need. All right, so those of you who know what things that the Business Edition can do the Designer Edition can't, let me know down in the comments below. All right, let us know, because we want to know. So this is a Silhouette Cameo 4. Like I said before, if you don't have one and you're looking to get into the t-shirt business, then go ahead and use my Amazon link down in the description below to purchase yours today. This is the only one that you can get, because the Silhouette Cameo 3, I don't even think it's in the store anymore. I don't think you can get one. So yeah, you're stuck getting the Cameo 4, which is the newest, latest, greatest Cameo. It's a lot lighter than the other one. I do have a video unboxing this when I first got it, and I compared the old one to the new one. Okay, you got all the functionality. The only thing that I noticed that's different is there's a little tray down here at the bottom, and in the other one, well, you guys can look at the comparison of the other video that I had, and you can compare the two, but it doesn't even matter because you can't buy the old one anyway. So we're gonna do a design today, and the best thing and the easiest thing, well, I'm gonna say the easiest thing you can do with this machine is just create text. That's the very first thing everybody does with this machine. I'd say most people, I won't say everybody. It's really good for if you want to just get some quick phrases or some quick text onto shirts. It's really, it's clutch for that. And if you have a bunch of people that just want some letters and some text on shirts, this is the perfect machine to do that. Only thing you need is some vinyl and a heat press, or actually you could even use an iron, but I would recommend getting a heat press because it makes this process a whole lot simpler. We're gonna jump into Silhouette Studio right now, and I'm gonna show you a design that I created and pressed onto a shirt. And I'm going to show you maybe a way that you can make this design a little bit better. So this is a design that I created, and it says faith over fear, and it was real simple to create. Let me just click on it real fast, and when I double click on it, you see that the text indicator comes on. Click, double click, brings up the text indicator, and I can just go back, press back, and it will erase the different text. And you can see right now that this text that I'm using is called what is this called? Sing Painter. Excuse my voice going like that there. So you can change the text just by selecting different text right here on the side. So find the text that you want, and then just click on it, and it's that simple. All right, so say for example, if I didn't have this faith over fear right here, let me save it really fast. All right, so it's saved. So I can just click it and delete the whole thing. All right, so we start over, and we just click right here, and it starts us off with this text. So I can type in okay, so let me show you what I did. You got to make sure you select that. This is a tutorial, I guess, for people who faith over fear. Okay, so this is a tutorial, I guess, for people who've never used this, I guess. So once you have your text, you just select it, and then you can come over here to the paintbrush tool, and you can pretty much make the text any color that you want. It's that simple. All right, you can pick any of these colors right here to change the color. Really, really easy, really, really simple. You guys know this already. All right, so if I wanted to change this text and I didn't like the text, I could just come over here, and I can click right here and pick any of the text, and it will just change for me. I'm just pressing the down arrow, and the text is just changing. All right, so find a text that you like, and you can grab these handles over here on the side once you find something that you like, and just make it bigger like that. All right, really simple, real easy. You can't beat that. All right, so once you're done, you're just gonna flip this horizontal, flip horizontal. All right, because you want to flip it backwards because you're pressing it onto a shirt, and then you just press send. Our device, our Silhouette Cameo 4, is Bluetooth, so it's already connected. As you guys can see here, it says ready. And then I'm going to give you the settings for my sizer Easy Weed. I have that saved in there. I got it on 3, force on 5, speed on 3 with 1 pass. All right, so that is the settings that I'm using for my Silhouette Cameo 4 to cut out some HTV. All right, so I'm just going to revert back to what I had before. I'm going to just delete that, and I'm going to open it back up. What I had, open recent, faith over fear, boom, loading back up. All right, so there it is. All right, so that's what I had. So how do we make this thing better? All right, we can make it better by just going and finding something on the internet. So in my instance, I grabbed a cross. Okay, so let me show you what I did. So let me just close this out. This is exactly what I did right here. See that cross right there? I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that. All right, so what I did was, let me start a new one. I'm gonna open up a new project right here, a new page rather, and then I'm going to import. I'm gonna open up a file that I got from the internet, right? So desktop, there's a cross that I got, right? And it's just simple, it's just simple. So I drag it, it's just an image. I took a screen capture, and now I'm just going to hit the trace tool, which is, where's the trace tool at? Oh my gosh, I haven't used it in such a long time. This is it right here, guys. So the trace tool is gonna say, it looks like a little weird butterfly or something like that. So I'm gonna select trace area. Select trace area. I'm gonna start right here, and I'm just gonna drag over top of it, and this trace area is selected, right? So boom, there you are, selected the trace area, and then I'm just gonna click right here to trace, and it's traced the drawing. So if I click on this drawing, right, this picture right here, and I move it to the side, you see the traces underneath. So I'm gonna press delete, and I'm gonna highlight what it traced. I'm gonna go once again to the color, right? I'm sorry if I'm going fast, but this is so easy. All right, and then I click any color, and there you go. I just traced the image offline from online, and I grabbed it. So you notice we have these little borders right here, right? We don't want that, we just want the image. So what I can do is I can double click on here. See, it created all those lines, all those dots. I'm just gonna click on a dot and just start deleting them. So you can just delete some dots right here to get rid of what you don't want. All right. All right, so that's how you do that. Getting rid of some unwanted areas right there. And as you guys can see, it's just going away and turning into what I want it to turn into. All right, getting rid of stuff that I don't want. And I'm going to show you guys another trick really fast that one of the subscribers showed me that I actually wasn't aware of. So now that I have this selected like this, I can just hit simplify and it will get rid of the rough edges for me. Hit simplify again, hit simplify again, hit it again, until what it's doing is it's getting rid of some of the jagged edges. All right, simplify, simplify, simplify. All right, so that looks good enough. And what I can do is I can actually go in here and I can get rid of some of these, because these are all jagged edges right here. Get rid of the ones that I don't want and stuff like that. And that just makes it for a smoother cut for the machine. All right, like this is a straight line, you know, it's a straight line. Just delete all the points in the middle and stuff like that. You can do it manually or whatever. All right, so boom. All right, so that's how you trace a file. So now that you got the file, because the reason why you had to trace it is because you had to make it into something, a file that the Silhouette can read. All right, so the Silhouette couldn't read an image. You had to trace the image and make it into something that the software can actually read. All right, so now that we did that, boom, don't save. I have everything that I want. So what I was gonna do with that, actually, which I should have kept that. So I have one traced out right here. So what I can do with that is I can actually click on it. I can copy it. I can bring it over here, right? And I can paste it in here, right? But what I can do with it, let me make it smaller. Make it smaller, and I can double click on that, get rid of this T. You just got to get creative with this stuff, right? And you can add this right here. How about if I did something like that, right? Add that right there, link it all together, move it over here, and now I just created something just a little bit different. So you got to do stuff like this to like make your design a little more, you know, yours, a little more custom. All right, and do simple stuff like this to make it seem like you put a little bit of effort into it. All right, now if I want to make this different, make a different color, add another color in there, because you have all these different shapes. So I can click on it. This is getting too advanced for this one tutorial, to be honest with you. I can go ahead and I can release compound path. Now that I've released this, I can pick individual points of it, and I can go ahead and I can change just the heart part red, which is cool. See that? Give this video a thumbs up if you are learning something. So I go ahead and select the whole thing again, and I go ahead and I want to group it, but grouping is not being highlighted right now. So I'm just gonna select all of it. There it is. I'm gonna click it, and there we go. I group it. All right, now it's grouped back together, and I can move it around again, and it's all back together. All right, so what can I do with this? I can print it out on the Cameo, of course. So let me go ahead and I will flip it horizontal. I selected the whole thing, all right? And now double click, flip horizontal, because we're gonna cut this out. We're gonna send this to cut backwards, right? We're gonna send it to cut backwards because that's how it is. That's how when we put it on the shirt, we're gonna lay it down on the shirt. So we need it to cut backwards, all right? So now I just go to send. And of course, the next step is to, what I do, because we have two different colors in here, is you have to cut by fill. So I'm gonna uncheck the red because I'm gonna cut the black first, all right? So it's only gonna cut the black part. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, oh, you see these overlaps right here? You wanna get rid of that stuff. See these overlaps? All right, so I'm gonna get rid of these overlaps. I'm gonna show you how to get rid of it. All right, so let me go back to the design. And actually, you know what? I don't think I need to get rid of those overlaps. I think that's fine just like that. All right, so yeah, that's gonna be fine. But if you want to know how to get rid of it, go ahead and click the design and you just weld it, and now it just created, it made everything one. So now if I go back, send, see how it just made it one? Now there's no overlaps. I welded it together, just the text. All right, so a lot of little tips and tricks in this software. It's a bunch to play around with, but that's as far as I'm going to take you for today. I'm going to actually just press this onto shirt, send this to print and press this onto a shirt so you can see the process, and that'll wrap up today's video. I hope you guys learned something, but let's go ahead and I'll talk you through another video, but this one is long enough. I'm just going to send this black layer to cut. Then after the black layer cuts, I'll load up some red vinyl. I'll uncheck the black and check the red, and now you see the red is highlighted, and then I'll send that to cut, and then I'll press it onto a shirt. I'll press the black layer on first, and then I'll press the red layer on. So guys, cutting without a cutting mat, the one thing that you want to make sure, is that the wheels, these wheels right here, are on our vinyl. All right, you want to make sure the wheels are on the vinyl. All right, so this is like too far away for my liking, so I'm gonna adjust this. I'll show you how to adjust it in another video, guys, but I'm just gonna bring our cutter, hold on, let me push it and unlock. Well, let me bring this up first, and I'm gonna push that to release it. I'm gonna bring this wheel way over here, and then I'm going to release it, and now we're locked in. All right, now we're locked in. All right, I'll show you guys how to do that in another video, but you guys probably know how to do that already. So now I'm going to put this back up, this lever back up, and locks that wheel. It pushes this bar down, and now I can go ahead and load up my vinyl. And press that button right there, loads up the vinyl. All right, we're good to go now. I'm going to send it to cut. All right, send, boom. All right, again, I'm looking to make sure it slides underneath. All right, boom, here we go. It's cutting the black layer. I'm just gonna let it cut, and I'll be right back. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Thank you. All right, so lesson to you guys. See this little small piece of vinyl that I loaded up? If you're gonna load up a piece of vinyl like this, make sure you use a cutting mat. A cutting mat is a 12 by 12 piece of plastic that this thing comes with, because if you don't load up a cutting mat, what's going to happen is, I wish I would have recorded that and showed you guys, if the machine feeds the vinyl all the way through, it's going to get to a point where it feeds it through too much, and when it feeds it through too much, it won't be able to feed it back, and when it catches on, it's going to like roll it in sideways. So another human mistake. Just like all my videos, I'm going to show you the mistakes that I made. So I'm going to get a longer piece of vinyl so that we don't run into that problem. See, what happened was everything was cut fine up here. Then when it got down to right here, the wheels pushed the vinyl all the way through, and it started cutting, but it was like turning sideways because, you know, the wheels weren't connecting with the vinyl anymore. So want to make sure if you're using a small piece of vinyl like this, you use a cutting mat. All right, that's the first lesson that we're learning right now, and I already knew that, but I just thought that I can get away with it. I should have used a cutting mat, but hey, whatever. I want to show you guys how to cut without a mat. So let's get a new piece of vinyl and let's cut this out.
A-Dubb Productions.
All right, guys, ran into a bit of an issue. We don't have any more black vinyl left, so we're gonna improvise, and we're gonna use some of these vinyls that I got from our friends over at Firefly Craft. Use my Amazon link down in the description below if you want to purchase some Firefly Craft HTVs. They have a ton of good colors. They're a small company, and we love supporting small companies. So purchase some Firefly Craft using my Amazon link down below. Some Firefly Craft HTV, and the vinyl is great quality, and they always send me great products. Okay, so we're gonna make the faith over fear. We're gonna make that part this color right here. So we're just gonna load this back into our machine, and we're going to cut it once again the same way we loaded it up before, but this time we have a long piece so we won't run into that issue, guys. All right, so learn from my mistakes. That's why I make these videos, so that you won't run into these same issues that I have. All right, so Go ahead and send it over once again. Send. Alright, see, now we have a big long piece so that when it gets down to the bottom, we won't run into that issue again. See how it feeds it through? Now when it feeds it through, like I said, if in fact that your vinyl isn't long enough, it's going to go past this wheel right here, and then when it comes to roll it back to cut the next piece, it's going to roll all the way and, yeah, mess up your design, and the vinyl is going to go sideways in all different types of directions. So make sure you have a long enough piece of vinyl, or use a cutting mat. All right. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So now our design is all done. All right. And I can see it on here all cut out. I want to show you guys a feature on this Cameo that the other Cameo didn't have. It has an actual cutter on the other end of it. So let's go ahead to the other side and let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this down arrow, and it's gonna feed the vinyl all the way through. Yep. It sucks the vinyl in and feeds it all the way through to the other side. See that? All right, now let's go ahead and pull our design all the way through and to the point where our entire design is all the way through. I think a little bit more. There it is right there, and that's our entire design. Yep, so I'm gonna come around to the other side. And this is how you use this feature, guys. You gotta go ahead and bring this down. You gotta unhook this right here. Bring this down, right? And now you just run this straight across and it'll cut this vinyl for you. Straight across like that, right? Now, when you use this feature, make sure you go ahead and put this back up. All right, you gotta put that back up, but bring this back over first. Put it back to its resting point and bring this back up, because when you go to do your next design with that down, it's not gonna work out so well. All right, so now that that's all done, we can go ahead and press this down arrow and feed the rest of the vinyl all the way through. Kicks it out. Now we're gonna load up our other piece of vinyl and cut out the select the other color like I showed you guys. Select the other color and send that to cut, and then we're gonna weed our design. All right, so let me just load this up. That's simple. Select the other color in my software. You guys don't need to see that. I'm just gonna select the red and then just send it over, and then it's gonna cut it that easily. All right, and I'm gonna cut it like we did the other part, and then that's gonna be it. And I'm gonna weed it, and I'm gonna show you guys what we got. So now we have our two little things right here. So I'm gonna look on here. I'm just gonna use my X-Acto knife. Product links to stuff like this will be down in the description below. I'm just gonna cut right here because I know that's the part that we don't need. And I'm gonna cut right here also. This is scrap pieces, all right? So I'm gonna weed the heart first, all right? This is a weeding tool. You're also gonna need a weeding tool, so make sure you use my Amazon link down in the description below. So I'm just gonna grab the little hook right here. I'm gonna grab a portion of that, and then I'm just gonna pull right here, and that is going to separate the vinyl from the carrier sheet. Look at that. Look how good that weeds. Firefly Craft HTV. Grab yours today using my link. Weeds nice and easy with my settings. All right, so look at that. Perfect. Nice and easy. So we got that part of the design right here. This is our heart. All right, that's cool. Weeded perfectly. Put that to the side. Now the big part. Whenever you have a big design like this, right, a big part of a design like this, you can pretty much start from the corner and just weed the whole sheet. Like start from the corner and just, because you can't, if you can't see it, then just start from the corner and just start peeling, and then eventually it'll appear. See the design right there? Yeah, so there it is. Now we have finally weeded out our Faith Over Fear part. Had to use a different color because, like I said, I ran out of black. And we have this part that goes over top of it. Goes right up. Make sure you don't get that stuck in there. It goes right over top like that. Yep. So we're gonna press this on first onto a white shirt, and then we're gonna press that part on. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do this. All right, so I got my heat press right here. I'm gonna go ahead and lay my white shirt down onto my press. So bringing the neckline right here. And guys, we'll be buying a new heat press very soon. We're gonna get the M press with the slide out drawer. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And make sure you guys like the video, comment, and subscribe for all of those festivities, because we're gonna need as much help as we can get, because that machine is about a little over $600. When you throw in shipping, I'm probably gonna end up spending $700 for it. So yeah, gonna need some help. All right, gonna need some support here. All right, so I'm gonna press down once to get all the moisture out of the shirt. That's what we got to do. Get the wrinkles out, get the moisture out. So just a few seconds. Now that's nice and flat. Now we'll go ahead and grab our Faith Over Fear. I rolled up, as you guys can see. So what I do sometimes is I just put it like this. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and just lay it down onto the shirt. I had to get up and measure it. I'm gonna eyeball it. But if you're just starting out, you're not going to want to do it like this. You're going to want to kind of like measure it out a little bit more than I am. But I've been doing this for a while, so I can look at it right now and tell that it's pretty straight. I see my line going down the center right here. So I know it's pretty straight. Looking at both sides right here, making sure it's where I want it to be. And that looks about good. So I'm just going to go ahead and press it for a few seconds. Press that for a few seconds, all the way down. All right, about 8 seconds will do. All right, so this should come right off. See that? Boom, nice and easy. Now I'm gonna want to get a cover sheet right here. All right, and I'm going to want to line up the next part. Line up the next part. It goes right here. Line that up. Make sure you line it up nice and good the way it's supposed to be. Boom, I think that's about it right there. Then I'm going to want to cover it. Now you got to cover your design. All right, you cover it. Then you press it again. A couple more seconds. Got to make sure it's covered, or else you're going to burn off the other part. All right, so that's enough. All right, now I'm gonna take this off, and that's on there. Now I'm gonna give it one last press. One last press right there. All right, full press this time. And this just embeds everything in, all right? One last press. I'm gonna hit it off for 15 seconds. Okay, I guess I got it set for 13 seconds, so it's not going off. I got it set for 30 seconds rather. All right, so there you go. Our shirt is all done. Faith Over Fear. If you haven't purchased your Silhouette Cameo 4 or a heat press, use my Amazon link, affiliate link down below, so you can start making money making t-shirts today. Like I said, this is one of the easiest ways you can do it. The only easier way that you can do it is using an inkjet printer, and I also have a video on this channel regarding how you do that. So I'm showing how to do that rather. So make sure you check out the other videos on the channel. All right, I think this came out great. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I think it looks really good. All right, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Alright guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you would like to purchase this design right here, Faith Over Fear, you can head on over to my shop, allanaway.com, and purchase this shirt for, not the shirt, but the design, the file, the project file. Guess what the price is? You guessed it. Those of you guys know me so good. $1. You can purchase this design right here for $1. If you don't feel like dealing with all the Silhouette Designer Edition and all the complications, and if you're not that computer savvy, you can play along with us too, and you can go ahead and press out this design, cut out the design with your Silhouette Cameo 4 and press it onto a t-shirt just like I just showed you how to. Yep, follow along with this video. allanaway.com, pick up your file today, and you can press this. You can use your Cameo 4 to cut it out and you can be making money in no time. It's your boy, man. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and I'll see you guys on the next Cameo 4 video. Peace. Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?